Hey, what's going on? It's Dan Liu here. And in this video, I want to go through a few different work from home ideas or business ideas that you can get started with here in 2020. So right now it is April. We are in the midst of the coronavirus and people everywhere, not just in the US, but around the world, are facing a lot of financial struggles and difficulty. The situation here is something that nobody saw coming even just a month ago, and now people are scrambling. They're having a tough time paying their bills. So I think we're going to see a major shift in the next few months and definitely in the next several years of how people go about generating income for themselves and their families. Because the government has shut down so many different businesses, right? Basically, the whole economy has been put on pause. There's a lot of people struggling and they can't pay their bills. They can't really do much of anything. So even though we're in an isolation and stay at home type situation, when it comes time to go back to work, a lot of jobs aren't going to be there. Unfortunately, a lot of businesses and companies aren't going to be there, and they're not going to survive through this period, which is very sad and very unfortunate. However, if you are watching this video and you're looking for ideas of how to start a business or take your financial future into your own hands, then hopefully this video is going to help give you some ideas, at least to start with. And the thing I want you to take away is that many of these ideas are very low cost, very low barrier to entry. If at anything, some of them don't even have any cost. But you really have to think about what is the right business model for you, because what's right for me with my goals, my skills, what I like to do is going to be completely different than what you like to do. So I put together this guide called The Ultimate Guide to Online Business. You can check it out, grab it through the link in the description. But I put together over 40 different ideas that you can start today and really work towards. And again, I don't want you to think about this as some sort of, get rich quick or success overnight type of thing. It's something you have to really put time and energy into. But over time, it could really make a big difference, not just in your financial life, but just in your life in general by being able to build an online business. Now, even if you're not building an online business, I do see a trend after this period of businesses in general, because they're forced to have their employees work from home, that we're just going to see a shift there anyway. So even if you're working in a job that you can perform remotely, or you might be interested in something like that in the future, you can still learn skills that allow you to do so. So you don't necessarily have to have your own business, but learning the skills that allow you to have a job that you can still travel or you can work from home if that's what you want, it's still a possibility. All right, so again, we are in some very strange and uncertain times, but if you look at it the right way, it could be a great time for opportunity. There's a lot of wealth shifting that will be going on in this period. And if you take advantage now, you start to think about what you want to do, create a game plan and execute, you could, do very well in the next several years once we kind of get through the season and back to quote unquote normal. All right. So again, there's over 40 different ideas here. I'm just going to go through a few, and if this video gets some traction, people like it, I'll go through more of the ideas and I'll share different ways to go and get started. All right, so again, the link for this is in the description. It is an ebook. It's fairly lengthy, but it has a lot of good info and resources in there for you. So really quick, before we understand making money online, we need to know the very basic formula. So many people don't understand this, and they go and they do a lot of crazy things that don't actually make them money online, and they waste their time. And even if they have to invest money, they waste that and they think it doesn't work. All right. So when you're trying to make money online, when you're trying to build a business, you need two things. You need targeted, interested traffic for an offer, whether that's a product or service. It needs to be something that the traffic that you're looking to, or the industry you're looking to work in, wants. And that's going to give you sales and income. All right. So you need targeted traffic and you need some sort of offer that they would want. All right. Sounds simple, but I wanted to just make that clear, get it out of the way. All right. So the first thing is becoming a freelancer. Now, we are moving into a freelancer and gig economy. It's been happening over the last several years. It will continue to be more and more popular as time goes on. More people want to control their income. More people want to, build a business around a skill they have, or they want to develop a skill and really be their own boss. And so being a freelancer, it's a pretty broad title. So here are a few different examples. Number one is you can be a voiceover artist. So if you have a great voice, doing voiceovers for people, whether that be for making videos or marketing materials, a lot of different options in this industry. Graphic design is huge. Web design, right? Building websites for businesses, very potentially lucrative freelancing model there. Translating, because we have access to people in all different countries all over the world. Where marketing businesses are being done across pretty much every boundary there is. Being able to translate between different languages, can be very, very lucrative as well, because not many people can do it. Being a transcriber, how to write, learning how to write articles, how to write copy, how to write blog posts, a lot of different basically ways you can go just within the writing space itself. So freelancer, like I said, is a very broad term, but I wanted to make that number one because I think that's the one a lot of people are going to go to in the future. All right, businesses can easily hire freelancers because they don't have to work with big agencies and deal with a lot of people. They can find somebody who's specialized in a specific skill and hire them just for that. Number two is we have a virtual assistant. So if you don't mind doing administrative work or you're doing technical type stuff, not necessarily big picture or strategic stuff, being a virtual assistant can be a great way to build a business. And, if you want to call it a business, it's still kind of like you are working a job, but you can do it remotely. You can also work to control your own hours and do a lot of things a business can. So it's kind of a mix between being an employee and having your own business. And it's kind of similar to being a freelancer. Number three is renting out your assets. So right now, if you have things around your house, think about renting them out. If they're just sitting in your garage or your basement or your attic, you have tools that other people would find useful, you can put them on Craigslist and rent them out, right? You can rent out your place like Airbnb. Now, that may not be applicable right now in this time, but down the road, it could be something to think about. Number four is selling your assets. So this isn't necessarily a work from home type thing, but if you have assets that have you've gone past its usage and you don't need it anymore, you just need to make some money, maybe money to whether that be to pay your bills or you want to use that as seed money to start your business, sell off some of the things that you don't touch or haven't used in years and don't need in the future. And a lot of resources I put here that you can sell through. Number five is virtual tutoring. So again, if you have a skill, right, it's all about skills in business. Building skills and offering it to people can be very, very lucrative. So virtual tutoring, if you are in a position where you want to or can teach other people how to do things, especially in today's environment, kids are being taught online, and I think that's going to just become more and more popular and the norm in the future. Now, that's not to say that kids won't be going to school, but the idea of being taught online is something that more and more people are going to get used to in the future. So if you're teaching something like piano or guitar, even a sport you can tutor and coach online, a lot of different options there. Number six is an audio and video editor. So with more and more people building businesses, coming online, creating content, there is going to be an increasing demand for people who know how to edit audio and video and do it well. So if this is something you're interested in, there's lots of places that you can get work from, a lot of freelancing sites. So this kind of falls under the freelancing kind of umbrella, and a lot of different tools. So like I said, it's going to be more and more in demand as more people are creating content in the near future. Number 7 is being a copywriter. So being a copywriter is different than just writing, because a copywriter writes for generating sales. They are basically writing with the intent of getting people to take an action and move through a marketing process and ultimately make sales. Now, that's different than somebody who's, let's just say, writing information articles or writing a blog post. There's a different style to it. And if you are a copywriter, that's actually a more valuable skill in terms of monetary means, because if you're helping a business generate more business by writing, then that's a skill that they pay more for than if you're just creating blog posts. So here are a few different resources that you can check out to learn how to become a better copywriter, but also to get copywriting gigs and jobs. Number 8 is to sell your own goods. So if you are in any way talented and can create your own artwork, create crafts, make tools, build things, lots of opportunities to be able to sell that online. So there are sites dedicated specifically for crafts like Etsy. You can even use eBay or Craigslist or Facebook. You don't necessarily have to go out and build your own website if you don't need to, especially when you're first getting started. But there's a lot of different platforms that allow you to sell your own stuff, and even apps as well. So if you can build a few things, test it out, put it on an app and try that. Very easy to do, especially in today's world. Number 9 is probably one of the biggest opportunities there is if you're looking to build a big business, and that's affiliate marketing. So really simply, affiliate marketing is a process of selling your products and services where the person who refers the sale earns a commission for every sale that they generate. So from a business standpoint, if you are the affiliate marketer, you don't have to pay because it's typically free to become an affiliate marketer for a company, and a company doesn't have to pay any advertising dollars unless a sale is made. So compare that with running traditional advertising in magazines where they're putting money into running their ads, but they don't actually know if they're getting sales. Whereas in this case, they'll have people basically do the selling for them, and they only pay when a sale is made. So it's really a win-win for both parties. And then, of course, the customer also gets a product or service that they want. And this is a model that is used by most YouTubers, bloggers. You can pretty much find an affiliate marketing program for virtually anything out there. If you look at major companies like Walmart and Best Buy, Amazon, just go to their homepage, scroll to the bottom. You'll see a lot of them have affiliate programs or referral programs. Now, this is one that, like I said, it can generate you a lot of money. This is how a lot of people online generate their income. So something I highly recommend. If you're interested in learning more about affiliate marketing, let me know in the comments and I'll make more videos on it. But you can see here I lay out all the different benefits for affiliate marketing and just really dive into to some more detail about it. And number 10 is the last one I'm going to go through in this video is Facebook groups. So if you are interested in a certain topic or industry, you can create a Facebook group and build basically a community of people, and then you can market to them. So you can sell, let's say, your own products or services, or you can use affiliate marketing, which we just talked about, and monetize your group that way. So there's groups based in the health industry. There's ones based on, let's say, the keto diet or about fitness. There's groups about sports or about business and marketing. Pretty much anything you can think of, there's likely a Facebook group for it. If you're interested in learning how to build a Facebook group, then just type into YouTube and see how people are growing their Facebook groups from scratch. And the good thing about that is if you build a good group, Facebook will eventually help you by sending more people to the group. If they see that a lot of people are joining or there's a lot of engagement, Facebook likes that, and they're going to reward you by sending more people to your group and continuously growing it. And then you can have different ways again of monetizing it, whether it's selling your own products or another company as an affiliate. All right, so those are 10 different work from home ideas. Pretty much all of them are no cost or extremely low cost. Again, this isn't something that you are thinking about building, overnight or over the next month to generate a lot of money. This is not a get rich quick type of thing, but these are different ideas to help you kind of see what's out there and what's available, and really think about what is good for you and your goals. What do you want to be doing every day? How much money do you want to generate? And really go from there. So I highly recommend grabbing this ebook. It's free. It's in the description below. Go through all the different ones, learn about what's available for you, and I kind of give you some help into figuring out which business model or work from home idea is right for you. And that's at the end of this ebook. All right, so thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure to leave them in the description, or any ideas of future videos. I, again, also have dozens of more ideas in this book. So if you want me to go through it like I did here, and just kind of walk you through the pages, let me know, and I'll be happy to do so. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you in the next video.